Again, we welcome you to our daily katha. We sincerely hope that all of you are safe and taking advantage of this time where we have nothing to do except read and chant and study Prabhupada's books. And we can remember yesterday, well, I'll tell that later. Anyway, today we're going to one of places of Braj we very rarely go, but it's a very nice place called Baladev, also known as Dauji. Therefore we have Dauji just behind us. So there's a very beautiful bhajan in Braj that mentions Dauji's name. I'm sure you all know it. It's a very famous ancient Braj Bhasha bhajan. पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण का नैया पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण का नैया. For those who don't know Brij Bhasha, par means to cross. Par karengi, we're going to cross over this ocean of material existence, and our boat is singing the names of Krishna Kanaya. Par karengi naya. Naya means the boatman. O boatman, please cross us over the ocean of material existence with the name of Krishna Kanaya. Par karenge naya re bajo Krishna Kanaya. Par karenge naya re bajo Krishna Kanaya. Par karenge नैया रे बजो कृष्ण कन्हैया पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण कन्हैया कृष्ण कन्हैया दाऊजी का भैया कृष्ण कन्हैया दाऊजी का भैया दाऊजी का भैया कृष्ण कन्हैया दाऊजी का भैया कृष्ण कन्हैया पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो 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 कृष्ण कन्हैया कृष्ण कन्हैया दाऊजी का भैया कृष्ण कन्हैया दाऊजी का भैया दाऊजी का भैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
दाऊजी का भैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
दाऊजी का भैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
बंसरी बजैया कृष्ण कन्हैया बंसरी बजैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
मक्खन चुरैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
मक्खन चुरैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
गैया चरैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
गैया चरैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
गिरी बारुथैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
गिरी बारुथैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
रास रचैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
रास रचैया
कृष्ण कन्हैया
पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण कन्हैया पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण कन्हैया पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण कन्हैया पार करेंगे नैया रे बजो कृष्ण कन्हैया. बोलो कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय, बोलो नंद के लाला की जय, बोलो श्री दाऊजी महाराज की जय. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदामयं ददति स्वापरन्तिकं Aradanastra nandantai vridam yache puna puna Srimad Rupa Padambujo Dulisyam Janma Janmani Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhebhacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So we're going back to a little bit to Ram Leela again today. So we'll again chant beautiful mantras praying for Lord Rama's protection. There's a whole long stotra called Ram Raksha Stotra that Lord Shiva spoke in a dream to Buddha Kaushika, Valmiki. There's 38 stanzas. We'll just sing 3 of the very beautiful ones. Ramaya Ramachandraya Ramabhadraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. I bow to Ram, Ramachandra, Ram charming like the moon, Ramabhadra, Ram the benefactor, creator, lord of the Raghu dynasty, ultimate goal and consort of Sita. Aparam Apaharataram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. I bow again and again to Sri Ram, who takes away distress, who gives all fortune and delights the universe. Dakshine Lakshmano Yasya Bhamecha Janakatmaja Purato Marutir Yasya Tambande Raghunandanam. Who has Lakshman on his right and daughter of Janak, Sita, on his left, who has Hanuman in his front, I salute to the delight of the Raghus, Lord Ram. Hare Krishna. So today, I thought we would go to Baladev, one village just on the very edge of Gokul. In fact, it's on the other side of the eastern bank of Jamuna, where there's 5 forests: Bhadravan, Bandirvan, Belvan, Lohavan, and Gokul Mahavan. And the presiding deity of these 5 forests is Balaram. On the western bank of the Jamuna we have 7 forests. Madhuvan, Talavan, Kamudvan, Bahulavan, the biggest, Brindavan, another big one, Kamivan, and little forest, Kedarvan, 7. So 7 and 5 is 12 main forests of Braj. So today we're in the very edge of the forest of Gokul, also known as Brihadvan. In Srimad Bhagavatam we hear it known as Brihadvan. And that village we're in is called Baladev, or sometimes just known as Dauji. Because in our Brij Bhasa, Dau means older brother. So Balaram appeared as the older brother of Krishna. Krishna is Kanaya, the little brother. And Dauji, he's Balaram, he's Dauji. Oh, Sri Dauji Maharaj Ki Jai. So in this village, we pass Brahmandagat and so many places we come to Dauji. A very beautiful temple is there, large, quite large. And the dome of the temple, the shikhar, is always decorated with many, many, many different beautifully colored flags. In fact, I think you have to pay at least 501 rupees according to the size of the flag to plant your flag on top of Dauji's temple. And here we see darshan of a most amazing Dauji. He's over 2 meters tall. Very huge blackish deity with his right hand raised. In Braj, everywhere we go, we see the same form of Dauji almost. With his right hand raised and giving us Ashirvad, blessing. And they always make a little hole in his kurta just so we can see his left hand is holding his Baruni Patra. Of course, the Brijbasi, they say something else, but our acharyas accept that Balaram is drinking Baruni. Hmm? Now people always ask why we see everywhere, almost everywhere Dauji is blackish. And I always answer asking the question, why is Gokulananda in London, why is he white? Why is Radharas Bihariji in Juhu, why is he white? He's carved from white marble. And Dauji, all the ancient deities are carved of black marble. So therefore Dauji is black, because he's a very ancient deity established by Bajranam. And just like if you've been in Navadip Mandal Prikrama, we go to Nrsimhapoli. And there we see a black Nrsimhadev. I never saw a black lion in my life. They're all golden colored. But he's carved, all the ancient deities were carved from black stones, and therefore we see this beautiful black deity of Dauji. Enormous. So ecstatic to see him. And the Brijvasis, they say, in Mathura is Keshav Dev. In Govardhan is Hari Dev. In Vrindavan is Govinda Dev. And in Gokul is Baladev. So today we're going to discuss, since yesterday was Ram Nomi, we're going to go back to a little bit of Ram Leela, discuss how it is that Balaram appears as the older brother. Because we learned from Chaitanya Charitamrita that Balaram is the first expansion of Krishna. So although there's no time, we don't know when he expanded, we can't talk about time, but still we can think that the source must be older than the emanation from the source. And we saw yesterday in Ram Leela, Balaram came as Lakshman, the younger brother. And we see in Ram Leela that Lakshman, as the younger brother, he had so much trouble. Because we heard yesterday, Lord Ram is Maryada Purusham, etiquette, the Lord of etiquette. So in our old Vedic culture, we were very, very careful about following our parents and our elders. So Lord Ram was in the supreme elder position, so Lakshman always had to follow him, even though sometimes he didn't want to. This caused him a lot of trouble. Just like when it was told that Bharat was going to be installed on the throne instead of Ram, and Ram was going to 14 years of Banwas. Just imagine, we've been sentenced to 21 days of Grihavas, but Lord Ram very gratefully accepted 14 years of Banwas. So we shouldn't be so disturbed by this 21 days. Anyway, Lakshman was very disturbed. He was ready to fight with his father even. And Lord Ram said, no, our father, he was very calm and shanti, we heard yesterday. He said, no, our father was told, so we should go. Then Lakshman, all right, then I'm going with you. Then even in the forest, he got so much trouble, just like toward the end of the Ram Leela, all the Ravan had been killed, everything was done. Ram sent his men to bring Sita from the Ashokvan. She was in the Ashokvan for 1 full year. We've only been sentenced to a couple of days of staying in the house, so we should be grateful. So all the Hanuman, Sugriva, everyone was there waiting to get darshan of goddess Sita. Then Lord Ram told Lakshman, she was coming on a curtained pelican. So Lord Ram told Lakshman, you stop the pelican and you bring Sita here by foot. And Lakshman looked at his older brother. How my mother Sita, the God, universal mother, how could she walk here like an ordinary woman? But Lord Ram was very grave, so he had to, because of the Maryada, he had to follow. But Lord Ram was thinking that all of these monkey soldiers, they sacrificed their lives. They fought so heavily. They should get darshan of Sita because they were fighting for her alone. So he stopped the pelican. He brought Mother Sita before Lord Ram. And Lakshman was very upset. Why my Sita has to come like this? Then Lord Ram said that we have not fought this battle for you. as the shouts of the monkey soldiers would reveal. But actually we fought this fight for the name of the Raghu dynasty. Now you have stayed in the camp of my enemy for so long. I do not know what is your condition. I cannot take you bath. You can go wherever you like. And Lakshman looked at his older brother. What did he just say? His ears were burning. He can't believe it. And Sita looked at Lakshman. He said, Lakshman, I have one favor. Because I know whatever is happening now, it is all happening because of my offenses to you. Lakshman's ears were not burning even more. What offense my Sita has done to me? Never any offense. He said, yes, I committed many offenses to you. Just like I remember on the first night that I arrived in Ayodhya, I was sitting on the terrace. Lord Ram was sitting on the terrace. And you were sitting with him, waiting to carry out his every beck and order, whatever his desire. And I came out onto the terrace many times, hoping that my presence would make you leave. But you refused to leave. So finally I told you that Lakshman, now I'm here to serve Lord Ram, you can leave. And Lakshman looked at his big brother and he said, what is this? My whole life is dedicated to serving you. I have spent my whole life serving your every beck and command. That now from one day to the next, this person comes and my service is gone? What is this? Now Lord Ram is in big trouble. If he takes Lakshman's side, he's in trouble with Sita. If he takes Sita's side, he's in trouble with Lakshman. He didn't know what to do. He said, all right, let me ask Guru Vasishtha in the morning. He can give the judgment on this question. So this morning he called Guru Vasishtha. He said, Gurudev, I have one question. I have one problem that only you can solve. Even I can't solve it. Are you're solving all the problems of the whole universe? If there's a problem that you can't solve, how am I going to solve it? He said, no, you're Guru, so your opinion will be respected. If I give in a judgment in this case, I will be accused of being partial to one or the other. So then Sita continued that I presented my side of the story, that I, before the fire, before the Vishnu, before the Vaishnavas, I accepted that I would become the maidservant of Lord Ram to serve him in every way, in every form. And Lord Ram agreed to protect me for the rest of my life. So accepting all of these things, I came here to be the maidservant of Lord Ram. And Lakshman said, my whole life, Lord Ram is my very life. My whole life I have spent carrying out all his commands and serving him. How is it that one day to the next this person comes and all my service is finished? This is adharma. This is not dharma. Then Guru Vasishtha became grave for a few moments. And he said, actually, when Lord Ram goes to his court in public matters and matters of state, then Lakshman has the right to serve him. And when he enters the inner quarters of his house, then all affairs of family and other dealings in the family, Sita has the right. So of course, he delivered the right judgment, but I know you weren't unhappy. This was my big offense. You had spent your whole life serving Lord Ram. Then again, when we were in the forest, and I sent Ram to bring me that golden deer that had captivated me. Then suddenly that Rakshasa Marichi made this voice, Ram, Sita, help me. But Lord Ram had told you not to move 1 inch from my side. And then I spoke very cruel words to you. I have offended you like anything. I told you, just see, you're not going to help your brother because you've been waiting here in the forest when Ram will be finished and you will be able to possess me. Your ears were burning. Your heart was just devastated. Giving up your older brother's order, you went to the forest and so much trouble was there. So yes, I have offended you in many ways and now the fall has come. The fruit has come. So Lakshman, you do me one favor. You bring some wood and build a funeral pyre for me. And I will stand in the fire and prove my chastity. And Lakshman, he looked at Lord Ram, thinking Lord Ram, no, that's okay, you don't have to do that. But Ram stood there very grave and didn't say a word. So then Lakshman actually, his whole being was against everything he was doing. It was like he was not even there. His body was just moving automatically. he gathered all the wood. He built a pyre. And in his mind he thought, this incarnation I came as a younger brother, and I always have to follow my older brother. Next incarnation I'm coming as an older brother, and he will have to follow me. I'm never going to come as a younger brother again. So then Lakshman, Sita begged him to please light the fire. He lit the fire, and we know that the Maya Sita disappeared into embers of the fire, and Agnidev appeared with the real Sita, and the fire became cold as ice, and the real Sita shone brighter than the sun, and she testified to the whole universe her chastity to her Lord. So in this way I offended you so many ways. So therefore we see in Krishna Lila, Balaram, he comes as the older brother. And we see in Gaur Lila, Nityananda Prabhu is not as actually his brother, but Lord Chaitanya accepts him as his brother. He's elder position. And in Krishna Lila, just like there was the Kurukshetra battle, so Baladev, he had friends on both sides of the battle, so he didn't want to take part with Krishna and Arjuna. And nobody could stop him. He went on his way to different pilgrimage places while the battle was going on. But still, Kanhaiya, he's so clever, he always managed to get his way anyway, even though he was the younger brother. Just like Balaram wanted to marry Subhadra with Duryodhana, and Krishna wanted to marry her with Arjuna. So somehow he made some, we know this Leela, he made some, that Leela where Arjuna came as a mendicant, and thus he was able to associate with Sita while Subhadra while she was serving him very nicely. And then eventually he kidnapped Subhadra, and Baladev was ready to burn him to ashes. And the Krishna said, Dauji, are Dao, who's holding the reins of the chariot? And then Dao looked, he said, Arjuna was fleeing with the chariot, but Subhadra was holding the reins. So who is kidnapping who? This way Kanhaiya always gets his way. But and I'm sure in Kalki Leela, if there's necessary for Balaram to appear, he'll also appear as the older brother. He's never going to come as younger brother again. So Baladev, he serves Krishna in so many ways. Because we've heard from our acharyas that Baladev, he's the Adi Guru. So Guru is meant to teach us how to serve. So Balaram, he becomes everything for Krishna. He becomes his cane, he becomes his shoes, he becomes his bed, he becomes his chair, he becomes his walking stick. He becomes, even this Braj Mandal is also expansion of Balaram to serve. Because this is the spiritual master. He himself engages in the service of Krishna, and then he teaches the disciple how to fully engage in the service of Krishna. And we often hear that Balaram holds a club, but the actual word is mushal, but we don't have our English language doesn't have transcendental technology, so we don't know these things. Although he does know the club, he taught Duryodhana how to fight with that Hanumantai club. We used to have Hanuman club here in Vrindavan, but that's not part of Braj Leela, that's part of Dwarka Leela. Mushal is a thing, it looks like a pregnant baseball bat, like this, with a little handle where you put your hand here, and then they make hard clay depression in the ground, they put the unhusked rice, and then in that little spaces there, they bam, 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 they smash the husk. And what happens is the husk breaks off of the rice, and we get the grain. Because the husk is useless. Useless means anart. So this is the business of Baladev as Adi Guru, to get rid of our anarts. Get rid of all our unwanted habits and addictions. So Balarami has this muscle. Sometimes you'll see when you get darshan, we're sorry that Vrindavan TV is down right now for some reason. We're trying to work on it. But sometimes you'll see darshan, he's got this beautiful gold-plated mushal. It is his business to take away all of our anarthas, all of our desires. Now, when we see this temple of Dauji in Baladev, we don't see Revati, but if we have to go way around the side of the temple, there's a door, and standing behind the front wall with her back to the front wall, out of the sight of everyone, is Revati. Because our Indian ladies are very, very shy. She doesn't want to come up front, so she's standing with her back to the back wall. You have to come way around to the side of the little door. You can peek through and see Revati taking darshan of her husband, Baladev. Another reason she's out of sight is because she's not actually part of our Braj Leela. She's part of Dwarka Leela. As in Dwarka, there's a place called Damodar Kund, not far from Somnath, and just near to big hill called Girnar or something like that. Beautiful place called Damodar Kund. Just above Damodar Kund is Raivata mountain, where way back in Satyug there lived a king named Maharaj Raivat. And just like me, he had a very, 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 very beautiful daughter. And she was the daughter of Raivat, so she was Revati. And the fathers, they're very attached to the daughters. I know I have one. So, if they're very concerned to get a proper husband for their daughter, because if the father can't get a proper husband for his daughter, he will suffer for the rest of his life. But Raivat was very, very picky, over picky. He went and interviewed many people, but he wasn't satisfied with anybody that he met. He was too attached. So finally, he had interviewed so many people, he decided to go consult with Lord Brahma. So he took Revati and they went up to Brahmaloka. Now we know Brahmaloka is on a different time. Just like we remember from the Brahman Vimohan Leela, Lord Brahma went away for a moment. In a moment, 1 year passed on the earth. When they got to Brahmaloka, Brahma was in a meeting with the demigods. Now we know meetings, they go on forever and ever. Just like we told about our Rishi in America named Murphy, he says a meeting is a place where minutes are kept and hours are lost. So hours went by while he was waiting in Lord Brahma's waiting room. When finally they got called in by Lord Brahma, he presented the problem and Lord Brahma began to laugh. And Raivat Maharaj, it's not funny, it's serious. He said, yes, but all the people you talk about, they have died, their children have died, their children have died, their children have died. Nobody even remembers the names of the people you're talking about. But not to worry, by the time you get back to the earth, it will be the end of Dwapar Yuga. And in Dwarka, not far from your Raivat, there's a very handsome fellow named Baladev. He's the perfect bar for husband, groom for your daughter Revati. So sure enough, they came back down to the earth, and it was Satyug. Everything, the trees were small, the people were small, the animals, everything was small. In Satyug, people were very big. They came back as the end of Dwapar Yuga, almost Kali Yuga started. So they went to Dwarka and they met Lord Balaram and they made their proposal. And Lord Balaram, he looked at this big, tall girl Revati towering over him. Now in India, we always try to make the marriages such that the husband and wife are equal status, their complexion is same, their status is the same, their caste is the same, everything is the same. They're very matching. Color is also same. Just like one time, I have a very good friend in England named Krishna Chaitanya and his wife Jamuna. They came to Brindakun and my pujari was shocked because Krishna Chaitanya, he's so black, he makes the nighttime look like daytime. And Jamuna, she's so white, she makes the snow look like coal. And my pujari looked at this couple, he said, there's a couple. He said, nobody in India would make a couple like this. So Balaram, he looked at this big tall girl. This is not a proper match. So he took his plow, he put it on Revati's shoulder and he brought her down to Sais. And then with great pomp and ceremony, he was married to Revati. And we have seen that place, Damodar Kund, very beautiful place. For any Russians sitting out there listening, the manager of the guest house at Damodar Kund, he speaks perfect Russian. I've forgotten why he knows Russian, but anyway, there was a Russian devotee to show me this place. And the Baladev Vivaha Mandap is there. And it's a very beautiful place in the forest. The manager told us, keep your door locked at night, don't go outside at all. Because lions and tigers come sometimes. We see tigers sleeping on the Baladev Vivaha Mandap. And there's a beautiful Revati Kund also there. Very sweet place, very natural place. So, anyway, Baladev, he's the Adi Guru. He's meant to get rid of our anarthas and train us how to please Krishna. So, there's also a beautiful kund there behind the temple. There's a kund called Shir Sagar, the milk ocean. So there, when the Mughals attacked Braj, the pujaris threw the deity in this Shir Sagar and kept him there hidden until later, about 500 years ago, he was taken out and established there. And this Dauji has a very, very interesting holy. They don't call it holy, they call it Dauji Haranga. And if you go there, they make everybody go, only the locals play. You don't get any color, it's safe. They make everybody go up on the roof. Now they built a big pavilion on the roof so everybody can watch from all around the courtyard. There's a big pavilion everybody can watch. And then in the courtyard, slowly, all these beautiful Brishbasi ladies with pastel-colored veils and skirts begin to appear and gather in the courtyard. And then the men from behind the temple, they start circumambulating the temple in the courtyard. And behind the temple there's a well, and they fill that well with red-colored water. And from the roof, people are sitting on the awnings. I don't know what else to call them. In Sanskrit we call chaja. But they're throwing different colors over the whole scene. And you see a pink cloud, and a green cloud, and a yellow cloud, and a sparkly cloud, and so many clouds of colors are going over the men and women in the courtyard. And then suddenly they turn on all these faucets just under the awnings all around the courtyard. And then the men, they start filling up their buckets from that well of red color in the back, and they begin splashing it all over the ladies. And the whole floor, mixed with all the colors mixed together, it becomes a red sea. And then the ladies, they literally rip the kurtas off of the men. As the men are throwing water, everybody's getting wet from the jets of water, and everybody's colored. They rip the kurtas, they soak them on the water, the red water on the floor, and they begin beating the men, and everybody's circumambulating around, throwing water, and the ladies are beating them with their own shirts, ripped up shirts. It's very, very interesting, holy. And this always happens the day after Gaur Purnima. This is when Dauji Haranga takes place. Very, very interesting. So, I can't remember all the points, but Vaishya Sheikh was telling, I already told two things from his lecture yesterday in Ram Navami, that we should learn that Ram, he was banished to 14 years of Banvas. We've been banished to, at least here in India, we're 21 years of Grihavas. So Ram accepted it very gracefully. We should also accept it very gracefully. Be safe. Sita was in the Ashokvan for 1 year. We were only asked for a few days. Somehow she kept her spirits high by always remembering the Lord. So the same way we try to keep our spirits high. That's one reason we're presenting this series every evening, so you can keep your spirits high. What else was point? Ravan, he wanted to kidnap Sita, although he had so many wives. He still wanted more than he needed. So in the same way, we should not hoard. Otherwise, we're just like Ravan. We should take what we need. Anyway, there's so many things to be learned from this Leela. We hope that all of you are safe. We hope that you're all taking this time to read and chant and study more, and we'll see you again tomorrow evening at 5:30. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. How many people watching?
Almost 90. Almost 90.
90 today, all right. Hare Krishna to you all. Please remain safe. Hare Krishna.